Hi everyone, week 14, Brian McManus Real Estate Update. I'm just getting comfortable there. It's been a big week for us and the industry in total, I'd have to say. So we're experiencing a number of things, and I suppose we can't not talk about the fuel crisis, and we can't not talk about the raising finance. So first of all, the fuel crisis, how does that affect, oops, my cuffs just come undone. How does that affect everybody or the industry? Well, I imagine if other agents are the same, less travel out, where we did 70 days, October to December on the road. I like to think how much that would cost us now. But it has changed a little bit. So we're listing those appraisals we did. There were 18, 19 odd appraisals. They'll start filtering through. So buyers as well, they're not inspecting until they almost have an offer on the table. Will the vendor take 2 million? Will the vendor take 4 million? They will. Okay, we'll go out and look at it. So that's how things have changed. They're not going out willy-nilly and just looking at stuff in those days have been on. So be aware of that. You're going to get less inspections for the next 6 to 12 months, but the ones that you do get, treat them like gold, and whatever they come back at, if it's first, second or third offer, that's market expectation. So I would say, take it as being quite a good yardstick of market value for your property. You'll see with me. That's kind of irrelevant. So that's what we're finding. Listing. Now, if your expectation is higher than the market, I'm afraid I can't help, and what you get now, you might not get in 2 months or 6 months' time. So be very careful about when the market comes at you at auction, in the rooms, prior. Just remember that a licensee of mine many years ago said that the vendor, if they reject market value at the auction, essentially they're buying it back at that figure. Now, I can tell you the first auction is the best. The first auction gives you the highest possible price. The first auction really will just tell you what your market value is. You have a reserve. You don't have to accept it, but don't expect it to get higher second, third, or fourth auction. And believe me, in the 90s we were going 5, 6, 7 auctions. So that's why, and I've said this before, why we're setting reserves with the listing form or authority, so that we know that essentially I'm not wasting my time, I'm not wasting your time. And I think that's important. A lot of the times, myself and others, we're listing on what you're telling us. We're not seeing books until first, second week, certified accounts. So it makes it a little hard for us to be totally accurate. And you're going on trusting what you're saying, and it's only verified accounts that people can raise debt on. Now let's talk about banks. Banks are lending up to 40% at the moment. So the buyer has to have 60%. And this is in broad terms. I'm going to get messages saying, oh, but we got 60%. This is what across the market, you might get a special rate. The broker might somehow get you 60%. But what I'm hearing from them, it's 40%. What I'm hearing from them is 40% in a population over 21,000. If you're not in a population of 21,000, the buyer may well need a lot more equity in the deal. How does that affect your sale price? Well, if you haven't been putting through your cash, it means your sale price will be down. It's no good telling me or the buyer, oh, but we went and built a $300,000 house with the cash over the last 2 or 3 years. Well, so be it. But your sale price is where it's going to cost you. So the two things at the moment: get listed now, get sold before the market comes back with the fuel prices. Second thing is banks are lending less and they are bound by population. So let's look at that. So ladies and gentlemen, we're back on the road. Give us a call, Brian, 0457217925 or Brian McManus. We are on the road. We're doing appraisals and listings only. So the new order of business is chances are I've seen your property at some point in time. If you're serious, I get the information to you, the listing. Once the listings are authorised, all the paperwork's done and dusted, all the marketing's done. We then come out, we do all the social media marketing, all the videos, photos, reels, all that sort of stuff, get it ready, and then hit the market quick. I still don't have enough auctions to have one in April, but we're definitely having one in May. I think it ends up, just let me have a look, May. Don't have it there. I'm thinking about the 30th or around that. It's the last Friday of May. So register if you're thinking of selling in the next 6 months. Don't wait. Don't wait to paint. Don't wait to put new beds in. Because if the market keeps coming back, it could come back at a great rate of knots. That's really, we're going to drop 15-20% in sale prices. So you can tell me what you're going to do. I can pass that on to the buyer. They'll take that into consideration if you've ordered something, a swimming pool. In one case, a new roof. That won't affect buyers inspecting. Okay? Whatever the cost, we can add value in the presentation. The important thing is to get them there, get them through, get their finance, and get them bidding at the next possible option. So, give us a call, give us an email, let's get the paperwork to you. Once that's all approved and through, let's get you lined up to sell and settle as quick as we can. That's going to be vital vital to get in finance, and certainly lessening the impact of this fuel crisis. So give me a call, email, and let's get everything underway and get you sold and out of wherever you are. And any buyers that want to register early. Talk to Mike O'Malley, our mortgage broker. There were a couple others there as well, but he's our main one. He's fantastic at getting finance through and deals, I was going to say on the hard ones, but just about every deal is a hard one at the moment. So he's good. And listen to him. Please. If he gets you the finance, don't get wishy-washy with him. So have a wonderful week 14. Love to hear from you. Give me a call or email and talk to you soon. Bye.